Welcome to That Garage. You're with the Supercar Viking, and I'm going to go through how to build a powder coating oven today. What the squeak? Alright guys, so this is my first video. Bear with me. There's only so much I can do and so much I can know about it first, right? So I know everybody's going to want to see and hear about that thing right there. J-swapped. I know I get a lot of shit for it, so we're going to talk about that later on an introduction to this channel, which is going to be a whole channel of DIY. That's why it's That Garage. We're just going to do everything, man. So stay tuned, and I'm going to give a couple shout outs to my boy James Moore. Good dude. He actually bought me these lights right here. All right. He's been doing some work on his stuff over here. He did the autism awareness Civic in orange with the truck bed liner. Over here, he did the Bay recently. So go check out his videos. I'm going to put a link in the description down below. I'm pretty sure some of you and most of you are coming from his neck of the woods anyway, so you already got his stuff. But either way, we will do an intro to this origin story, pretty much where it's coming from, where it's going, the condition it was in when I found it, what it is now, not much better, and then where we're going. But today we're gonna go ahead and do a how-to, or more of a guideline on how to make a powder coating oven on a budget build and how to use it correctly, and the trials and tribulations I went through building it the first time when it blew up, and what not to do in those situations. So let's get started. All right, so got our sheet metal. We have a drill. We have to put a drill bit in, the bits, the shears, the metal screws, and so first things first, we're gonna measure the let's do the back wall. I'm working along with it with you guys. This is not planned out for sure. So we'll measure the back wall, and then we'll measure the sides. We'll cut after each measure, and then we'll screw in. So we'll do a panel at a time. And I just want to shout out my hot assistants over here. Okay, Tiana. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, so just sub to mine.
Facts. Hear the accent.
Yeah. All right. Take the rest.
Wait a minute. Oh shit, I can't do it that way. There.
All right, guys. So these, okay, that's where we're going with that. Hell yeah, let's do it. Hey guys, camera died. My camera woman wasn't doing her job, so I hired a new guy, Mr. James D. Guy.
What's going
You know
on?
The guy.
There's the Civic. But yeah,
yeah.
this isn't about me.
So I employed him to help me out with the rest of the build on the oven. So I just want to give you guys a rundown. Once the video cut off, we just kept at it and going to work. So we come in here. We got the sheet metal bent on one side. We ended up not cutting this one side, and we ended up cutting this side, and that's the result. We're not perfect in here, so you know, you're getting what you're getting. But we figured this is what right looks like. We ended up putting the metal screws through, and this is the insulation itself that is behind this sheet metal. We still obviously have to put it up there, but we just wanted to show you what it would look like going on there. So when the sheet metal goes up, you bolt it in, it's going to press against the walls, and you're good to go. We still have a little bit more to do, but we didn't want to finish it without giving you a little glimpse into how it's done. Now, you may, when you do the oven, if depending on the type of filing cabinet you have or the type of box you're using, there's going to be exit points for the heat, and you may want to stick something in there as well. All right, guys, I forgot one thing. It's pretty important. When you get your oven operational, you're going to want to find the hot spots in the oven because you will be leaking heat, and that's the one thing you don't want to do, because then your coil is going to have to try and keep up with it. Your PID is going to try and keep up with it. You don't want it. So this is an Ames infrared thermometer. Got it at Harbor Freight. I believe it was like 20 bucks. You can find them at Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, all these other places. So what you're going to want to do is when you're operational and you're getting your heat and you're up to temp, you want to go ahead and find the places where it's leaking. And you'll know because the parts that you've insulated with the sheet metal and the insulation, on those sides, you'll be looking at 100 and something degrees, while the interior of the oven is 330, 400. As you come around the oven and check, you will see those temperatures start to rise. And that is exactly where you need to re-insulate. It's not a problem. It's not a big issue. It's not going to stop you from having a powder coat or doing whatever it is you need to do. But you do need to find those. Mine right now happen to be right here on this first filing cabinet. There's no insulation and it's right next to the coils. So it's definitely jumping up to 200 degrees very easy. And it's heat soaking out some of the heat that I need to keep it operational, especially if you're in a cold weather climate. Definitely do that if you're in a cold weather climate. You need to wrap it up real nice. So with that, we're good to go. This is the PID, and I'll put a link in the description to another video showing you how to wire it all up. So that's about it. Notice that the orientation is correct this time because of my man, D-Guy, right? You will be seeing more of this, more DIYs. We're going to show you how to powder coat. I'm going to go through options on guns. Powder systems to actually get some good powder coating down, whether it's hobby or you're looking to start a good business.
Try again.
I'm definitely new to YouTube. We're going to get this thing down pat. I got my man, James D-Guy. If you're not following him, please follow him. We're going to put another link to his somewhere around here. But please subscribe if you're not already. Give me a few likes, and you're going to see some good builds going on around here. We have the NSX. The intro is coming soon. Also with the full build. It's getting thrown down just for the winter, and we're gonna start putting some good parts on there. Also some DIYs for the interior, carbon fiber, etc. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back.